I let him live so he could spread the good word. Word of me.
Oh! Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my wife Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 2, Episode 16 of My Hero Academia, Hero Killer, Stain vs. UA students. I'm very worried about that. The only thing is the students aren't like professional heroes yet, so I'm confused as to why Stain would be specifically fighting them.
Yeah, it's a good question and one I will not answer.
Per usual.
We're a spoiler-free zone here. Thank you for watching and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for My Hero Academia coming every Sunday and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes right now in their extended full-length forms, they're all posted to Patreon. All right, are we excited for episode 16 of My Hero Academia Season 2?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
We're past
Cool.
Hosu City. I wonder how Iida's doing there.
Not too well.
Bad.
Just came face to face with Stain.
I want you to stay back, you hear me?
Such a sick shot.
Everyone, please, remain calm. Return to your seats. The villain is no longer here. More heroes will arrive soon, I'm sure.
Keep them calm! I'm going after him!
Well, he did not stay back.
No.
He looked different, but there can't be that many people with wild eyes and brains spilling out. Maybe Nomu's brother? What is he doing in the city? No time for detours or stairs.
More Nomus.
Gotta put my training to the test. One for all.
Alright.
Full cowling!
Like, now he can
Gotta
just...
have the full thing.
But isn't that sick that he
is
can just
very
cover his
cool.
body in it now?
Yeah.
Like, check him out. He
Yeah.
can, like...
No, that's awesome.
I think it adds to his look so much.
No, it
It's, like,
totally
sick.
does. Well, in the like lightning
Exactly.
part,
Like,
like,
he's cooking now.
yeah, literally. Like an egg in a microwave.
Yeah.
I would say.
Good one.
Why aren't we running? Why are we just...
Terror.
I haven't fought this earnestly in years. Picked a fine time to patrol. That's right, bring it on, ugly!
So you can, I think it's so sick how he can still move.
Yeah. Ooh, oh.
He's attacking at random. Stop it, you stupid beast!
Whose fire is that? Oh, it's Endeavor here.
was looking for the elusive hero killer. What this thing will have to do. Thanks, old timer. I'm afraid I don't know you. But I can handle this from here on out.
It's you.
He's here.
Look,
Why is he in Hosu?
Great.
Isn't it obvious? I came because I'm a hero.
Got terrible news for him.
Your disdain for
It's
him is
not obvious.
If he's got insane power like the one All Might fought at the USJ, this could be really bad. It won't just be Gran Torino in trouble, but the
I was
entire
always
city.
shocked to see more Nomus.
That includes
Yeah.
Iida. He's interning here. Crap,
Well, the
what do I
fact that they
do?
all look slightly different too, I don't know why that
How do I
is
be
like
the best
so
possible hero
upsetting.
right now?
Well, now you know they're made up of different quirks, so like,
Yeah.
they're not all, I mean, I'm not going to give anything away, but like,
Right. They
pretty
are
logical.
actually different. I guess I thought in a situation where you're just kind of like randomly creating like a vessel for all of these powers that the vessel would look the same. I have no real reason for thinking that.
yeah,
I guess if you're creating containers, why would you spend a bunch of time like you wouldn't change the mold for every container because that's not the important part.
yeah.
It's Iida. He's interning here. Crap, what do I do? Come on, think. How do I be the best possible hero right now?
Tenya! Where are you, Tenya?
Oh no.
Not good.
What is happening? Is someone flying?
That's one of the Nomus.
Holy sh... Okay.
Manual! Stop the fire! Yeah, got it!
That's Manuel, the normal hero. Iida's at his agency.
Why'd you run
The
off by
normal
yourself?
hero.
Where the hell are you,
Love that.
Tenya? Damn it! Ah!
Wait, he went off alone? Despite what's happening? That doesn't sound like something he'd do.
You're in the way, kid.
Unless-
Get out of here.
Right, I'm so sorry.
We can hold these things back on our own. Evacuate with everyone else.
We could have used the extra hands.
I can't believe Tenya would run off with such a huge disaster.
Yeah,
right in
that's
front
a
of
red
him.
flag, you know?
Yeah. No, I don't believe that he did run off. You know?
Guys who look like no
Well, he did to go after Stain. I more mean that
Gotcha,
for
I
Deku,
see.
he's like,
Yes.
whoa.
Gotcha, like
him
that's
not
so
being-
out of character.
He'd
Yeah.
be like, oh, what should I do?
Right.
Hosu City. Guys who look like Nomu. Iida. Hosu. Where the hero killer attacked. Don't tell me.
Damn it. What are these things?
They're way too powerful. Watch out, boy!
Ooh.
Crap! What do we do now? Are these really men?
It seems like they're kind
Or
of
are
at
they
a
actual
loss. Like
monsters?
this is unprecedented. It seems like.
Yeah.
Make such great playthings.
Are you not going to participate in the fight?
Don't be stupid. I'm still injured. That's why I brought those pets with us.
Just to go
The
wreak havoc for
pets.
fun.
Yeah.
How many Nomu are completed?
I finished adjusting the behavior of 6 of them, though they are not as strong as the one from the USJ attack.
Give them to me.
Why?
Because I don't like that arrogant hero killer you brought in. And it's my right to destroy anything that I don't like, right? Master?
Very well. However, you may only have 3. Try to use this as a learning experience.
His perspective is
Okay.
so,
The world
like,
will have forgotten you ever existed. Hero killer.
Are you
I'm
sure
out.
about
It's
that?
unique.
A child wearing a suit.
Who are you? I am the brother of an incredible hero who you attacked. He's the best older brother that anyone could hope for. I have come to stop you, because he can't anymore. I want you to take the name. From me, Tenya. You're going to remember my name for as long as you live. I am Ingenium, and I will defeat you. That I promise.
Then so be it. Die.
He's going in.
Okay.
So you're brothers. I let him live so he could spread the good word. Word of me.
Oh. He let him live. Okay.
You're a weakling. Just like
Hero
he was.
killer. Oh.
You aren't heroes. You have no right to be called that. Both of you are nothing but fakes.
Shut up, villain! You damaged his spine and paralyzed him from the waist down. He's never gonna be able to work as a pro hero again. My brother was incredible. A caring person who saved many lives. Someone people looked up to. You had no right to take that all away from him.
Tensei, I'm so proud of you. You've become independent at a very young age with many sidekicks following you. That's no easy feat in these times.
Nah, they're not followers. It's the opposite, Dad. They support me because I'm not great on my own. They're just looking out for me. I honestly couldn't do anything without
So
them.
heartbreaking
I
to see
need their
him like
support.
looking up
Yeah.
to him like this.
Of course, I'm working hard so I can return the favor. I'm not super talented or anything, but if I'm going to call myself a hero, then I have to live up to that title and help people.
Super humble.
Yeah.
He's my hero. My older brother inspired my dream that one day I could be a pro too. I won't forgive you. I'll kill you.
Shouldn't you be worried about saving that guy? So busy with your grudge, you forgot about him. You plan on using your quirk only for yourself. completely blinded by a selfish desire for revenge. You're about as far away from being a hero as I can imagine.
Wow.
What do you make of what's staying
That's why
here?
you die tonight.
I mean, oh, gross.
My body won't move.
Goodbye, child. May your death bring about a better world.
No, please, not like this.
Can't move.
No.
What do you think?
Is he just about to die?
Be sure I make you proud.
Not looking good.
Deku's gonna show up, maybe.
You're still just a criminal who hurt my brother.
Yay!
Sick entrance.
That was awesome.
The way he
Off
bounced
the wall.
walls. Like he
like he's been practicing.
Midoriya? How?
I feel like he would seem
Don't you worry,
unrecognizable.
Iida. I'm gonna save you.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So
lots of things.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that whole scene?
Okay. In no particular order, I think it's very, very interesting that Iida's brother viewed his job as a hero as this, like, you know, I'm just doing my best and I'm not actually that great, but like I owe it to society to, you know, do what I can with these powers I've been lucky enough to have. Like a very, very heroic mindset.
Yeah.
Which, if he was the one that Iida was looking up to, I think it is so curious that when he was talking to Stain, he was like, my brother saved so many people. Like, he provided hope for so many people. How could you take that away from him? If you're talking about the hope that was provided for people and the society that his brother was singularly focused on protecting, I feel like he would have said, how could you take that away from them? But he didn't, which is weird, interesting, noteworthy.
What do you make of what Stain said?
Okay, what Stain said. Okay, on like surface level, if you as a hero go into a situation and you are like blinded by your own personal stuff, you can't really be heroic. You're not able to like fully observe the situation the same way that like surgeons aren't allowed to operate on their kids. Like, you can't think through all of the options the way you have to if you have that kind of personal connection. I think Stain's take that it's because Iida's like so selfish and only thinking about himself and just like, I don't buy that, because
He's only going there he wants to kill him to avenge his brother.
right, but it's still for his brother. I think from Iida's perspective, he doesn't believe it's selfish.
Yes, but we're talking about Stain's perspective.
Yeah.
But I think you're making some good points here, but like Stain does not view him as a hero now.
No. And, you know, it makes sense why.
But yeah, no, it's Stain's philosophy. It's starting to shape itself out for you, and I think it's it's not what Shigaraki's doing at all.
No.
So like he was right when he's saying we're not alike at all.
No, that's correct.
I don't exactly have any
You
proof.
think?
But Deku's here, that's the
Can't
other
just
thing.
stand by.
Amazing.
I have to do something. Guys like Nomu are running wild. The
That
same
entrance
place
is one of
the
my
hero killer
favorites,
appeared.
the off the wall
I don't want to even imagine it, but I'm afraid I might be
confrontation
right.
music.
The League of Villains and the Hero Killer are connected somehow.
It's always about to go fight somebody.
All right. Wow. And that was so casual. He didn't even like
Since Iida wasn't at the fight
rev
earlier,
up
Yeah.
for it, you know?
Well, because now he's just doing it all the
Yeah.
time.
himself.
And his discerning,
Yeah.
really incredible.
Very aware. So cool.
Landed it, didn't break his arm.
And he's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but now what?
It's him. The one from Shigaraki's picture.
You found him too? But how?
I saw it on TV. They had some stats about the Hero Killer. Most of his victims were found where there weren't many people. So, in order to find you, I needed to search far away from the panic, in the back alleys of Hosu City. Let's go. Back toward
Crazy
the
that he
streets.
found
We
them.
have to get help from the
Fantastic.
pros.
I can't move my body. It must be his quirk. Since he cut me, I've been paralyzed.
What? You don't know his
It's the
quirk?
kind of
This
quirk
is one of
No.
those.
TV said the
Yeah.
Hero Killer might have. So cutting somehow activates his power, huh? There's someone else. If it had just been Iida, I could have picked him up and carried him away myself.
Midoriya, please, don't get involved. This doesn't have anything to do with you.
It does because he's a hero.
What are you saying?
You showed up to save your friend's life. You even made a big entrance. But I have a duty to kill him and this so-called pro. When your friend chose to fight me, it guaranteed that the weaker of us would be culled. So, what will you do?
Interesting
phrasing. You always try and make your actions sound noble.
He's different from the villains who attacked us before. Those are the eyes of a fanatic.
Okay.
Even though it was just a guess, and I didn't have any proof, I should have made sure that a pro came with me to find him. I'll just have to protect these two who can't move and stall for time. All by myself. Maybe I can
Help is theoretically on the way.
Listen to me.
Yep.
Stand down. Run away. I told you this has nothing to do with you.
If you really believe that, then why are you trying to become a hero in the first place?
Literally.
There are plenty of things I'd like to say, but they'll have to wait. All Might was right, though. Meddling when you don't need to is the essence of being a hero!
Only getting involved when it does have something to do with you isn't heroic. Weird.
Yeah. His reaction's weird.
Very excited about that.
Trying to get in close so I can't strike him. Smart move.
No! If you get cut!
Watch the blades!
Oh!
He's gone?
Okay.
A 5%! Detroit!
Look at him go!
Oh my god, he's doing it!
These movements.
And he's never seen it.
Yeah, no, that's like
He's flying like Bakugo.
that's so cool. And he said if I can figure that out, I would be like unstoppable. Amazing. Ew, can you stop?
My body.
No, fuck.
Did he cut me?
Just
and I
a
didn't even
nick.
notice? One graze is all it took?
Can't move.
No. It's...
He had to lick it though.
You're not powerful enough. It's not that you predicted my movements. You just left my field of vision and maneuvered so that you'd be able to get in a clean shot. But I saw through your plan. There are countless false heroes around here who are all talk. But I think you're worthy of staying alive. You're different from these two.
Okay.
Wait, don't! Stop it!
He sees a difference.
Yeah.
Get away!
Oh, okay.
Someone else to get in my way. Today's been full of distractions.
Midoriya.
I thought it was gonna be Endeavor
Need to give
again.
more details in
Amazing.
times like this. I was almost too late to stop this guy.
He's here! And he's using his left side.
Fantastic.
How'd you get here?
I was like, sorry, I was texting behind my back.
Using your left side?
How'd I get
Yeah.
here? Good question. Your message took me a while to figure out. Next time, try to send more than just your specific location. But you're not really one to send cryptic messages without a reason, are you?
This is sick, right?
All right, yeah, this is
So I
awesome.
figured you were in trouble and asking for help.
Okay,
Everything's
get
okay.
everyone else
The
out.
pro heroes will be here any minute.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
The time will be up for one of them soon.
You're just what they said you were. But you won't be taking
Is
any
there a
more
time
lives.
limit after he licks the
Hero
blood?
Todoroki! You can't let that guy get your blood! I think he controls his enemy's actions by swallowing it! That's how
Okay.
he got us!
He ingests blood to keep people from moving. That explains the blades. All I've got to do is keep my distance.
Fuck!
Yeah,
But don't let him lick it.
Or you
He's really fast,
Yeah.
right?
He threw it at the same time as the knife.
Oh, ew! Okay.
Like, he's
Did he do it?
really effective. Like,
Yeah.
Just stop it. Why are you doing this? This fight is with me. I inherited my brother's name. I'm the one that should stop him. The hero killer is mine. You're in Genium now? Strange.
what are your thoughts on the differences Stain is seeing and just generally what's going on?
I have so much to say. So, for a villain to selectively cull, and cull is a very, you know what culling is? It's like typically a thing with livestock, where farmers will only allow the most correct, healthy, whatever specification they're looking for, they will weed out only the ones that they deem deserve to go on. Which is very different from a stereotypical villain in the sense of, I'm gonna kill anyone who tries to stop me, or I'm gonna kill anyone who poses a threat. But the individuals who do pose a bigger threat, he's choosing to let continue in their development, whereas the ones he's defeated and doesn't really think of as worthy, those are the ones that he's gonna kill.
What is Stain's philosophy, do you think? Like, well, if you had to give it a thesis sentence, like, what is the thing that he's discerning?
If you're a hero for the right reasons, you get to keep going. When is his gonna wear off? Because wasn't he first?
Yes.
And then Deku?
He was first.
I'm the one that should stop him.
Did Stain get more of his blood?
Good guess.
Ingenium now? Strange. The Ingenium I knew before never had that look on his face. You've got a dark side. Guess my family isn't the only one.
Careful, Todoroki!
Nice.
Yeah, Deku's moving.
All right.
Locked your own field of vision against an opponent who's faster than you. Rookie mistake.
Terrible.
Come get me then!
You're good, kid. Unlike him.
Watch out! Midoriya!
I'm not sure why, but I'm able to move now!
So he has a time limit.
No, that kid should have been the last one to be freed. I still can't move a muscle.
You pointed that
Is
out.
it the circulation of the one for all?
You gotta hear what was
I
just
still
said.
Can't move a muscle.
He must be typo.
He must be type
Midoriya,
O.
dodge!
What did he say?
Type O.
Type O.
He swallows a person's blood to freeze them, but I was the one freed first. I've got 3 different guesses why. His quirk could be less effective the more people he uses it on. The amount ingested could play into how long it works. Or there could
That's
even
what
be
I
a
was
difference
thinking.
based on a
Like he
person's
got
blood
more
type.
blood. Interesting.
My blood type is B. I'm type A.
So you figured it out.
It's antigen based.
Very impressive.
Hero killer Stain. His quirk? By
Interesting.
tasting someone's blood, he can freeze them for up to 8 minutes, depending on their blood type. From shortest to longest time, it's O, A, A, B, and B.
It doesn't really help us that much to know
Very
how his quirk
interesting.
Works, though.
Yeah.
thought we could hurry and
I always
carry
love the
those two out
fights
of
where
here,
they
but
can't
it's no
figure out the
good.
quirks yet.
He's
Yeah.
too fast. He can dodge ice and fire. I'd have to leave myself unguarded. Our best option is to hold until the pros arrive and avoid close combat.
No, you know you've already lost way too much blood. I'll distract him while you support me from behind. Sound like a plan?
You want us to take a pretty big risk. Okay.
Here we go.
protect them.
All right.
2 against 1, huh? This fight won't be easy.
Interesting.
I've been worried about you ever since your brother was attacked. I recognize the face of someone who's drowning in resentment. And I know just how narrow
So
your field
cool.
of vision
That's
can get
so cool.
when you long for justice. That day, I told her about my life with Father and about who I have become. She cried and apologized. She forgave me faster than I ever imagined.
Oh.
She
Yeah.
told me to move forward, that nothing was holding me back, and that doing so would be her salvation. If I hadn't spoken to her, I would never have been able to choose my old man's agency for my internship. I couldn't bear being near him.
Wow.
I haven't forgiven him. I doubt I ever truly
But
will.
it's for her.
But I chose him, so I could learn what it takes to be the number 2 hero.
Like he
With
is
my
the
own
number
eyes
2.
and ears.
Yeah.
I had to know.
Get ready. We're going out.
Yeah,
Best person
okay.
to teach you the
Where
fire
to?
side.
Yeah.
If the hero killer is following his pattern, we know where he'll show up next. And we'll be there to stop him. We're taking a work trip to Hosu.
Yes, sir!
My old man is a scumbag, but a scumbag with the judgment and instincts of a number 2 hero. And I can acknowledge that. It's so simple.
but I still needed someone to show me.
It's yours! Your quirk, not his!
Like the impact.
Just a few words. 2 short sentences.
Shouldn't you be worried about saving that guy?
Don't you worry, Iida. I'm gonna save you!
We can protect them. I'll kill you!
Again?
Good.
Got him.
His fighting style has completely changed!
Midoriya! You have to run. I can't watch this. You want to make your
I
brother
can't
proud?
watch this.
Then stand up and be Ingenium.
He's
Become the
terrifying.
hero he wanted you to be. I am Ingenium, and I will defeat you. That I promise.
Okay.
Yeah. And
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
If I don't stand up right now, I'll never live up to my brother's name.
What?
What'd you think of that episode?
That was amazing.
Like, oh my god.
Wow. Todoroki and Deku fighting together was amazing.
Dude, the way they move.
Stain's whole everything is deeply upsetting. I'm very curious to learn more about the blood type specifications.
Yeah, the idea of not knowing the quirk and it having those specificities, like that, when I think of a quirk that isn't really like a Marvel superhero quirk, like that's such a weird like power, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
And here's the other thing. It has nothing to do with his movement.
No.
Like he's just
really fast.
Really good. Like, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below if you're excited for more episodes of My Hero Academia coming every Sunday and Friday. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes now, they're all posted in their extended full-length forms. We have a lot to discuss there, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thanks for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions after every episode and generally just support the channel, Patreon is the best place for that. Join at any level and you can start asking us questions after every single episode we watch. For now, let's go to question 1. Just Your Average Fangirl asks, in the episode we see the hero killer Stain go up against Deku. What do you think of the killer's philosophy when it comes to who and who is not a hero and whether he should spare them or not?
That's so interesting because it seems more like if someone wants to be a hero for the correct reasons, then they can keep going. But if he doesn't think they're doing it for the right reasons, then he's going to kill them.
Like mid-fight to see him right when, like after Deku had hit him, just noticing. And like if you look at the difference in how they came in, when Tenya came in, he was like, I'm going to kill you, and went right at him.
Yeah.
Whereas Deku was like, oh my god, there's 2 people, I can't carry them out.
Exactly.
Like, what do you think of the differences between how they approached the situation and like Stain's reaction?
It just kind of shows that Stain's first impression of both of them was pretty in line with what we know about, like, you come into this fight to be a hero and you don't even check on the person you're allegedly protecting.
So you're saying
that's not what a hero should be.
Yeah, you somewhat agree with Stain's philosophy?
No.
Sounds a little bit like that.
Okay, I don't think you should kill people because they're not a hero.
But that's not his philosophy. His philosophy
He's the
is whether...
anti-hero
well, sorry,
killer.
his philosophy...
That was like his thing.
He's not...
Taylor Swift?
I more mean the initial thing you're saying. You're saying that, like when I think philosophy, I'm thinking of what the idea is. How you execute it is a different thing altogether. But what you're saying is, yeah, he's not a hero because of this. Like you're...
Yes.
So that's what I mean by you're
Then
kind of agreeing
yes.
with. Interesting. It's going to be interesting to see if you continue to, or like what's the difference. But let's go to our second question. It's going to be as vague as possible.
Perfect.
All right. Miss Breadloaf asks, Stain's quirk is called Blood Curdle, where if he tastes someone's blood, he can freeze them up to 8 minutes. With a quirk like this, what good do you think he could do if he wasn't a villain? Do you think that someone with this type of quirk is set up to be a villain? Or do you think he could have ended up doing something similar to Shinzo, like UA General Studies, like the guy who had the quirk where you could like ask a question?
Yeah.
By the way, clarification, because it's going to get comments. It's not ask a question. It's if anybody responds to him at all.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's a mistranslation.
Interesting. Okay, gotcha.
But anyway, yeah, what do you think his quirks set him up for this, or?
I don't think so, because lots of other people have immobilization type quirks, or quirks where at least part of their like skill set is immobilization. And then if you look at just the way he was able to move, I feel like, yeah, that's not part of his quirk, but with the speed in conjunction with the freezing, I feel like he could definitely do good stuff with that.
But the thing that's a little unsightly is the drinking of blood. Like, he has to like ingest blood.
Yeah, no, that's gross.
You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to be like, don't worry, citizens, and then be like
licking the blade,
like eating them. You know, like it's just it's a bit of a. It's definitely an interesting.
From
point.
a marketing standpoint,
yeah,
he was kind of behind the 8 ball.
I'm just storing up all these thoughts, and then I'll let you know.
Perfect.
But it's just fascinating that you said marketing. This is a thing I'll say. You said marketing. It's interesting. They're showing these other internships where they're showing all this marketing. It's like Stain would never have been able to do that.
No, well, there's no. I'm picturing like I was thinking like a blood collection, and then you like put it into like pill form, and then you just like carry it around on you.
I mean, technically, I guess I just thought of the hero role for Stain. What if he was a prison guard and they took blood samples of all the prisoners, and anytime a prisoner tried to run, he could just be like,
yeah,
you're done.
He just has, it's like a library full of little blood samples of everyone who could potentially need to ever be immobilized.
Yeah, that's
And then like they can go live their lives and do whatever. And if they ever start doing shit, then that's it.
Interesting. Wow. I never thought about that. But let's go to our final question. Actually, I'm going to ask you 2 final questions. This is the last question, and I'm going to ask you one more thing. All right, Mike 11 asks, Todoroki is finally able to use his left side on his own will and not let his father's past affect him, as stated in the sports festival. So how do you guys feel Todoroki's relationship will grow with Deku and Iida, since he never really had friends or much of a social life as a child growing up because of his father? Also, just generally, thoughts on that scene with his mom and just like Todoroki's where he's at mentally.
I'm so glad he had that kind of breakthrough, and then I mean, the conversation with his mom and the breakthrough with Deku kind of, worked hand in hand. But I think if you spend your whole life intentionally repressing half of yourself and hating half of yourself, and then suddenly you let go of that, your world is just going to open up.
Yeah.
And especially because, I mean, he can obviously be vulnerable with Deku because Deku was the one who kind of helped prompt that breakthrough. And then after saving Iida's life, well, I'm assuming that's, what happens in this situation.
Who knows?
Yeah, exactly. But maybe in like we're both trying to move forward with something from a relative that's complicated in a way that.
So you think he'll connect with them more?
Yeah.
Great. And then what did you think of that scene with like him getting forgiven like immediately?
That was amazing.
Because when we got to the end of that one episode, it was like, I need to know how that interaction went. I was waiting for this scene.
Yeah.
I had a feeling you would just really.
I'm just so happy for him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so happy for him, and I'm happy that she kind of, I don't know how much she and Todoroki are able to converse at this point, but I can imagine that your child, I think there's a way to mentally frame your child using a power that they got kind of from someone who abused you, and using it to help your child with your blessing.
Yeah.
Like, just the fact that in terms of like the firepower, which was like such a huge deal for Endeavor, both in the sense that his son carried that on, and also it was how he abused his wife and the mother of his child. So for her ultimately to have the final say in whether or not that gets used and passed on, is kind of, I'm hoping that's helpful for both of them.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to see more of that. And then one thing I was thinking about that I hadn't prior, well, actually I had, and I was with Iida, like, it's fascinating that at the sports festival, he's like, I need to go on my own. And like, you know what? No, who knows? Maybe they mention it the next episode. I'm not going to spoil it, but that's where we're left for this episode. Thank you for watching. Are we excited for episode 17 of My Hero Academia Season 2?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.